What's up, guys? All right, this right here is going. Oh, that's pretty loud. Wait, let me turn this down a little bit. That's a lot better. All right, here we go. Start over. What's up, guys? What's going on? All right, so this right here is going to be US30 full breakdown. I'm going to be covering FOMC really much. Well, not really much. Pretty much like how that happened, my results from that, and then also today's movement of price, and then what I see with price moving forward to the future. All right, so we do know that we have the historic rate cut. Finally, like literally every single investor has been waiting for this rate cut since like 2022. I should have said 22, 2022, and we finally got that. Now the thing about it is that the rate cut that we were given was 50 basis point. So if you guys who don't understand that, all that is just fancy way of saying 0.5% rate cut, and we got that right. So one thing that I thought was very interesting, and I mean for starters, I did anticipate that the market was going to go up. However, I actually did get stopped out literally this week right here, stopped me out, and then the shit just went sky high. And then after that, I took another trade, right around when Powell was speaking, and then from there, I mean, I didn't get to a chance to cover my losses, so it was a bloodbath yesterday. However, I made that back last night, and then made a lot more early today. So again, I'm going to break that down as well, indicate showcase how I went about doing so. So one thing that I want you guys to first understand, I mean, yeah, I am on a 15-minute time frame. I do have drawings that are up here. I don't like to really use them, but I'll indicate why each one is there purposely, and then also what you guys can see. So the reason why I don't really like to use them, I mean, in my Discord, I actually like have them so everyone can see exactly what I'm looking for in real time. However, I like to look at price nakedly, and then from nakedly, that's funny. I like to look at price from a naked point of view, and then from there, it's just a way to train my eyesight. Right now, I don't want anyone to feel as if like, oh my gosh, he doesn't use anything. That's not true, right? I actually do pay attention to this stuff as well. So like one thing I'll note is this. So let's say if I have a line right here, right at 41.9, 41.9, I'm sorry, 41.494. What I'll do is like, all right, I see it there, so I'll drop down like to the lower time frame and then go back around to that area to see exactly 41.9. Like, well, sorry, I'll go back into that area. Let me go back over here. I'm sorry. I'll go back into that area to see exactly what am I looking for and so forth. So it's just a way for me to have a better idea of it. But nonetheless, though, that's not really important. What's important is the market movement and so forth. So again, as I said, I did get stopped out. I got stopped out. I got stopped out with this candle here. I actually got stopped out before that. So market open, I took a trade. I actually took a buy. Really, it wasn't a great buy at all. It was really more so about me just anticipating the buy beforehand. So when I did enter it, the market showed me it was a buy. However, I mean, obviously I got stopped out, so it wasn't a good trade. And then next up, so again, I took a huge L yesterday. However, right, so I'm really pointing this out purposely because most traders, what they do is like they'll take an L and it's like, woe is me. And that's not the right way to go. We want to go about doing so. What you want to focus on is risk management, right? So like understand that, all right, what am I willing to risk for this certain type of gain, right? So an example, like if you're willing to risk $100, what I personally like to do, I like to look at my account size and deduct $100, right? This makes it a lot easier. So in the event that your stop loss does get hit, it wouldn't be as drastic of an effect to you. Now, there's other factors that come into it, like the emotional sense of it that traders really dive into in the sense of like they put in bills behind their bread and so forth. So that right there is turning to more an emotional trader rather than anything else. But nonetheless, though, I did take an L on here. However, during market open, as you guys can see, the market opened up right here, literally at this low. And this is very important why I'm saying that. And I mean actual market open. So if you guys don't know, US30 opens up at 6 p.m. The Dow is as well opens up at 6 p.m. However, as day traders, when it comes to like stock trading stuff, they can trade the US Open at 9:30. So that's the reason why like the market can be up 100 pips right before 9:30, right? And when 9:30 gets released, you'll get an update from like CNBC saying that market opens up 100 pips for the day, right? The reason why, because they started from 6 p.m. the night before, not 9:30 the day of. So anywho, so looking at this right here, I'm gonna actually put these drawings up. So looking at this right here, 41,572. I had took that from the hour time frame. I took it from literally right here. So that was from Thursday, August 29th at 10 p.m. I'm sorry, not 10 p.m. At 2 p.m. But nonetheless, though, we're gonna fast forward to last night because last night in my Discord we have trading calls damn near every other day. But last night was very important. Why? Because for starters, it was historic. I wanted to review how the Dow moved, and then on top of that, we actually were looking for entries, and then we had took that. So looking at this right here, right, as you guys can see, like we literally had a huge push up during market open. It actually retested at 7:30, and then it kept going up, right? So from there, I missed out on that trade, and then I had caught the retracement. This retracement right here was very important. And the reason why it was important is because all we did was price just came back down and retest that opening, which is right here. So I put a little line right there at 575. You guys can see exactly why price held it on there. And what I did, I took my entry. I remember that when I was at 606. I took my entry, and that right there was based off of where we at? Oh, that's over here. That was based off this, right? So we see that market open had held, right, which is this candle, also controlling candle, right, on a lower time frame. This right is a controlling candle. Why? Because we're on a higher time frame support. This candle right here shows us that we're no longer worried about this. It's a nice reversal, indicating that price is going up, and then all we did was come and retest that. So but I could put a little line right here. You guys can see exactly. We came right there to the T. So we have a huge rejection. Price came up. From this area, it wasn't showing me that price was ready to go up yet. Why? Because, again, we can clearly see I put a line right here from 621. Literally the whole thing, we're just respecting on that. So price came down, and this right here was showing me that price is now ready to start going up. However, I need some confirmation. So the confirmation I got was this candle right here at 936. However, this right here was confirmed that we're definitely going up. And then from there, I had took that. I did close out one of these candles over here. Why? Because I saw Harami coming into play. However, I mean, it wasn't the right close. I mean, obviously we see that in hindsight, but I was able to catch that. That right there was 130 pips I had caught, and then also earlier this morning I was able to catch the nice. Let me go back to this. I was able to catch this nice increase up here as well. Now, for this one right here, the reason why I was actually able to catch that, we had retail sales come out. I also put in my Discord as well, right before the release, that this is going to be a bullish day. And for two reasons, right? It's going to be a bullish day, mainly because, a lot of investors, especially from London, that's the reason why we have this increase during London, because London investors and traders were able to take advantage of it. However, for earlier today, when retail sales came up, I was indicated to everybody in the Discord, because we did jump on and do some live trading. This is not a reason to go for a sell. Why? Because the market has to make a rejection, right? The market will never do this. It's never going to go all the way up nor all the way down, right? Price is going to come up. It's going to come back up there, right? Yeah. Price is going to come up, come down, up, down, and so forth, right? That's the main reason why whenever we have all-time highs, price is going to make a rejection, which is a pullback, get some type of liquidity, and then come up, retest that, and then make another all-time high. So this was no different, right? Price had to make a pullback. So what I did, I actually was looking for, okay, where exactly would price pull back to? Where can I take my take profit at? What I did, I actually fibbed it. Now, the reason why I fibbed it is because whenever it comes to all-time highs, it's best to utilize fibs or quarter points. I like to utilize fibs more when it comes to that, especially when I'm trading the Dow, mainly because Fibonacci retracement and expansion, all Fibonacci is institutional level of support resistance. So when it comes to institutional levels, I'm trading US30, which is the actual stock market, which is ran by institutions. So that's the reason why when it comes to indices, US30, US100, US500, which is S&P, when it comes to these things, this is the reason why fibs hold a lot of value and strength and more accurate. So what I did, I actually took it from this low, which is right here at 330. They're doing London, and I took it to this high, which is right here. Oops. Come on. Right here. Right. So I took it to this low and then this high. And I was looking for, then we had that pullback. Where exactly would price pull up to? And this actually irritated me because it was like price literally came up to 113. My take profit was 119, which is negative 27. I mean, you guys already know that whenever we break the 0%, more likely that'll be our next target. And we didn't get that. Like that actually did irritate me. I closed out in profit, but nonetheless, though, this is exactly what had came into play. So that right there was a wrap. And then on top of that, we were again in the Discord doing a live trading session, and we had some sales come into play as well based off of this right here. So looking at this, like, all right, where exactly would you take the sell to? And then on top of that, like this right here is a reversal pattern. So if you guys who understand this, they understand pattern recognition, right? We're literally at all-time high. We're creating literally a resistance at all-time high. This right here, back to back, is not showing that price is aiming to go up. Now we're looking for a drop, but what is it can indicate that price is going to drop? This candle right here, 938, or if you want to do 939 to be clear, because we get out of that whole range, one of the two. And then the best thing to do is to first take it to that support that started the move, which is 907. But I believe I think he took it further past that, if I'm not mistaken. I know someone had got out here, but I think someone else had took it further past that. All right, but once that's out of the way, right? So the reason why I'm indicating that, because I wanted to show you guys the rest of the movement, which I had called out for the remaining of the day with price to keep going up. Now, at this point, price literally came to 855, pretty much sat on that, right? And then from there, we're sitting on it, but we need something that indicate that price is looking to go up. What is it going to be? That's we drop down to the lower time frame. So we drop down to the lower time frame. We go around to like 11 o'clock area because it was 11:07, I believe, or 11:05, one or two, right? 11:08. Okay, so this is was. So we're looking at this, right? We're on the lower time frame, and now we're looking to see where exactly this price is going to come down to. Now, I was indicating in the Discord that price should, as long as we stay above 11:05 candle, that right there is what we need for price to continue moving forward. The reason why I stated that because again, if we're looking at this right here, right, price came down, came back up, retested this controlling candle right here. There's a candle that say, you know what, we're definitely going to continue going back down. So now I'm looking forward to the future. As long as we stay literally above that, we should be good. And ironically enough, literally price just came and retested that candle right to the T. And then from there, it's like as long as we stayed above that, this candle right here indicated at 12:01 that we are going to retest that. This is also an easy trade, guys, honestly. And then from there, it's like whenever we have a nice liquidity from a higher time frame, or even like a high time frame movement of price, high time frame support, whenever we have that liquidity, and that the Dow wants to go up, what we're looking for is we want to retest those highs. So the easiest take profit could have been right here, literally at 42,104. And then from there, guys, again, like we literally had a rejection. This candle right here, 1202, confirmed that we are no longer in this. Or even if you want to do 1202, 1201 or 1202. The better trade was 1201 if you want to be more aggressive. No, that's not true. The better trade was 1202. More aggressive would be 1201. However, again, I'm going to put these lines up so you guys can see all this in real time, what I'm saying. Right, so looking at this right here, price literally came, retested that. This is indicating that, this is a reversal as well, guys. This is indicating that price does not want to continue going down. However, that doesn't mean you go for a buy yet. You need a candle that confirms that price is going up. This candle right here at 1201 shows you that price going up. This right here confirms that 100% we are out of here. And all price did was pull back, retest of structure, break out, another rejection over here, retest of structure, pull out, and then we eventually got those highs. And then looking at this as well, as you guys can see, 41,999, that right there was pulled from FOMC's high. Like literally all price did was act as a resistance and then became a support. So on a lower time frame, you guys know I love the lower time frame. From the lower time frame, you guys can see exactly how price came into that. And then again, we obviously have broke that, made some all-time highs. We eventually got up to 42,169. But again, that right there is a very simple breakdown of showcasing the move I took. Again, I walked away about I think like 201 or 202 pips, like one of those two. I believe it's 201, if I'm not mistaken. I think I'm just saying 202. I wanted to show you guys the move, why I saw that, why I had those entries, and then on top of that, I wanted you guys to really see how I was able to show it for my Discord, especially during our live trading. Speaking about live trading as well, if you guys want to do some live trading with us, or you just want to be a part of a community that's going to help you grow and become a better trader, join my Discord, the Profit Society. The link is in the description below. Looking at this right here, again, we did make all-time highs. I do not think that's the full retracement we are looking for. However, based off this, as long as we stay above 41,855, I think price should have no problem continuing going up and breaking out of 42,142 to eventually make those highs. And then the highs that I'm looking for from this one, I have price going to 42.4, and mainly because I took it from this low here to this high right here. As you guys can see, I took this low, this high, price pulled back to 50%. We broke out of the zero. Next take profit was going to be negative 27, which is 42.4.